Welcome, Cancer, to your predictions for May of 2022. We are going to get started right after you hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started. Please, if you would, go ahead and click that bell too. All right, so we're going to get into your current energy with these oracle card reading. Now, when we do the oracle card reading, we will confirm and melt it in with the tarot card reading as well. So this is just a fun way, a nice way to just kind of go over the first layer of that current energy and then really confirm it with the tarot reading, okay? All right, let's get started. All right, Cancer. Where is Cancer at currently for our May predictions for upcoming May? Currently, where are we at now, though? That all of them came out. All right. So, lacking in some sort of energy when it comes to a relationship, friendship. This could be a love ship. Since it's the love reading, it probably has to do with your love situation because there's definitely some lack of passion. This is very much current energy. So the only thing that is kind of getting you through this or guiding you through this is your inwardness, your spiritual, your intuitiveness, maybe the God or the, whatever it is that you have belief in. This is definitely something that is guiding you through. So confirming probably a breakup is what I'm assuming in upcoming May, and you're just kind of feeling the remnants of it as of right now. The future is bright. Let's just find out, though. We'll confirm this through tarot reading and find out what it is that the universe needs Cancer to know about what's coming up, current energy, overall upcoming month, anything to do with accomplishments within and around this relationship, anything to embrace or kind of avoid, as well as any obstacles or challenges in your experience. What are those waiting? And the likely outcome, of course. All right, Cancer. Okay. All right. So there is lack of passion. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's just indicating to me that there is lack of passion. There is definitely something here that needs to be released. And currently you're in a position where you're ready for the new beginning. You're ready for this, opening, this, ending that you can say goodbye to and move into something where you have more direction and not such unpredictability when it comes to not really being with anybody who's a leader. Like, they're not much of a leader anyway. They're kind of, they're a little immature, maybe a little bit of a temper, probably a fight or, yell at each other about a couple things here, but there's no focus. There's just no support in the passion, in the relationship in general. Let's find out, though, overall upcoming for your month. It's going to be lack of communication, okay? Lack of any understanding, lack of anything that makes fucking sense. It's going to be very confusing, very unfair kind of feeling here within this situation, okay? Let's get a little bit more about our upcoming month and an overall theme of that month. Yeah, you're definitely going to isolate because of whatever this lack of communication is and the situation where you're trying to find an ending to. It will come to a close. It will come to a close with a conversation. But it's going to take a lot of discipline or a lot of strength to get through this situation because you're just going to want to go inside and find solitude. You're going to want to hide. You're going to curl up and cry and go the fuck to sleep because you're not going to want to deal with this. But there will inevitably be a conversation, probably an air sign, maybe fire sign, or an earth, okay? Let's talk about anything that we need to avoid in the relationship, in the breakup, whatever, in May for Cancer. To avoid any kind of, Whoop. All right. So getting into a place where you have any anxiety, this is going to be brought on by the fact that there is going to be, a closing on this relationship. This closing is definitely going to leave you without this connection to this family unit or this emotion. It's going to make you feel as if the growth or the choices that you had, you no longer have. So you're just going to feel as if you want to avoid all that, but don't avoid all that because it'll just bring anxiety. It will make you feel no sense of safety. You will not feel good at all about it. So let's find out what we need to embrace. Okay. Okay. All right. So really embrace the communication that any kind of communication that you can have, okay, during this. And make sure that your movement is not just towards the memories, but, make any sort of action or movement kind of like forward motion into this communication past, any kind of it's almost like you're just going to get locked into these memories. It's almost like you're just going to get stuck into thinking about it. So I want you to make sure that you're embracing that movement forward instead. Don't get into a place where you're like, well, this does not look at all the way that it should have. Well, I know, don't I know? I'm sorry, Cancer, but this is what it is. And it does lack inspiration or balance, and it is uncomfortable. But the likely outcome here into any obstacles is going to be just not knowing any information, especially when you're coming to an ending and really wanting to just get away from the connection. But this connection will end, and I'm thinking it's definitely an earth sign. Somebody you could have had a baby with. This person's an extremely hard worker. They're just kind of like the epitome of an earth sign. They're very safe forward. They're very much into kind of like organizing rituals, protocols. I mean, this person is earthy. They're very much into their home life. They probably don't go out much. This is somebody that you thought you were, in a passionate relationship with. You really do. You really thought that this was in a place where, a really yummy relationship that had change and transformation. And now you need to get into a place where you have more information on the situation, and you don't need to talk about it. It's not something that you need to chat about, but there is going to be some choice words here, or conflict, hostility. You'll want to know why, you want to know why for sure. Because it's ending. This is all going to be a month of like a hot messness for sure. Okay. All right. I'm so excited about that reading. Sorry, I had to break the news to you. Okay. Please go ahead and hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would like to stay. If you'd like to stay anyway. And again, however that resonates for you, which way ever, single or in a relationship, it can resonate or align with your story. Please take that. Other than that, please go ahead and click the bell also when you hit subscribe. That'll give you all the notifications for Hangman Tarot, as well as check out the video that pops up on the upload. When it pops up, it's going to be your general predictions for May of 2022. And share, like, and follow on all of your social media, as well as check out my social media. Get a hold of me there if you have questions, comments, or you have a request for celebrity reading. You can always leave a comment also. Other than that, I hope that you enjoy the rest of this beautiful month and enjoy May. See ya.